This guide starts with one practical question. If a teenager in California gets a job offer in 2026, what has to happen before the first shift? According to California Education Code Section 49160, on the official California Legislative Information website, a minor under 18 generally may not be employed without a permit to employ issued by the proper educational officers. That means the permit is not a last-minute form. It is the front door to legal teen work. So our roadmap is simple. First, confirm that the permit rule applies. Second, complete the official request form. Third, get school approval. Then read the hour limits and make sure the job duties are legal for that age. Scan the code on screen to open the exact text of Education Code Section 49160. Step 1 is the official request form. The statewide starting document is the Statement of Intent to Employ a Minor and Request for a Work Permit Certificate of Age, known as CDE Form B1-1. On that official form, the student section, the parent or legal guardian section, and the employer section all matter. The form asks for the employer's maximum expected hours and for a description of the work the teen will perform. The form itself says it is completed in accordance with California Education Code Sections 49162 and 49163. In plain English, that is the written notification that tells the school exactly who plans to hire the minor, for what kind of job, and for what schedule. On screen, the QR code goes to the official B1-1 form on the California Department of Industrial Relations website, dir.gov. Step 2 happens at the school permit office. California law puts real authority there. Education Code Section 49117 says permits to work or to employ are issued on forms prepared and provided by the Superintendent of Public Instruction. Education Code Section 49115 says the permit must include the maximum number of hours per day and per week the student may work while school is in session. So the school is not just rubber stamping a job. The school is reviewing the request, matching it to the student's status, and issuing the actual authorization with conditions attached. That is why teens and parents should read the permit after it is issued, not just celebrate getting it. Scan the code on screen for Education Code Section 49117 on the California Legislative Information website. Step 3 is to read the school week hour limits carefully. This is where many families make mistakes. According to California Education Code Section 49116, a 14 or 15-year-old generally cannot work more than 3 hours in a school day, more than 18 hours in a school week, or during school hours. The same section says a 16 or 17-year-old generally cannot work more than 4 hours in a school day when the minor is required to attend school for 240 minutes or more. California Labor Code Section 1390 adds the broader daily, weekly, and time-of-day limits. So the safe habit is this. Do not guess from what a manager says. Compare the actual age of the teen, the school schedule, and the official table from the California Division of Labor Standards Enforcement. The QR code on screen opens Education Code Section 49116. When school is not in session, California gives teens more available work time, but not unlimited time. Under California Labor Code Section 1390, 14 and 15-year-olds may generally work up to 8 hours a day and 40 hours a week, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., extended to 9 p.m. from June 1st through Labor Day. The same statute says 16 and 17-year-olds may generally work up to 8 hours a day and 48 hours a week from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. or until 12:30 a.m. on evenings before a non-school day. That is why the official DLSE summary chart matters so much. It lets parents and teens compare school week rules and summer rules side by side without hunting through multiple code sections. Scan the code for that official California chart on dir.ca.gov. Step 5 is a safety check. A work permit does not make a hazardous job legal. As stated on the official website of the U.S. Department of Labor, dole.gov, child labor protections under Section 12C of the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938, codified at 29 U.S.C. Section 212 subsection C, and the regulations in 29 CFR Part 570 vary by age and task. On the Department of Labor Dangerous Jobs page, workers under 18 are warned away from many kinds of forklift work, roofing, meat slicing equipment, power-driven saws, and trenching or excavation work. The department also explains that when state law is more restrictive than federal law, the more protective rule applies. So families should check the actual duties, not just the job title. Use the QR code to open the official Department of Labor Dangerous Jobs page. Step 6 is to stay inside the permit's conditions after it is issued. Education Code Section 49(1)(5) says the permit includes the student's maximum hours while school is in session and the date on which the permit expires. That means the permit is an active compliance document. Education Code Section 49(1)(16) also says the issuing authority may revoke the permit if the student's schoolwork or health is being impaired by the employment. So the practical rule for teens and parents is simple. Work only inside the listed hours. Keep an eye on the expiration date. And if the employer, the schedule, or the job changes in a meaningful way, go back to the school permit office and ask what has to be updated. The QR code on screen links to Education Code Section 49(1)(15). Here's the final checklist for 2026. First, confirm that the permit has actually been issued by the proper school authority. Second, confirm that the hours on the schedule match the teen's age and school status. Third, confirm that the job duties are legal for that age group. And fourth, verify every important answer on an official source. Use the California Legislative Information website for the code sections. Use the California Department of Industrial Relations website, dir.ca.gov, for forms and summary charts. And use the U.S. Department of Labor website, dole.gov, for youth rules and hazardous job guidance. This presentation is educational only, not legal advice. But if a family starts with those 3 official sources, they will be starting in the right place. Scan the code on screen for the Department of Labor Young Workers page.